Okay, so y'all, freaking June was ridiculous. Like, I can't even handle how amazing this team did, all of the promotions that happened, all the freaking bonuses that were earned. Insane. Like, I don't even know. I started June 1st thinking, like, oh, like, this is going to be a great month. And then after the 10th, it was just like constant enrollments and promotions, and I couldn't even keep up with the amount of like text messages I was getting. So also on that note, my texts are crazy. I know that a lot of people have been like messaging me saying that I'm not texting them back. I'm blocked from texting. So if you've tried to message me, just work with me, message me on Facebook or Instagram. I'll get back to you at some point. I do get some text on my computer, some text on my phone, and some texts don't come through at all. So that's the first thing. But yeah, I can't believe it. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of everyone who's been working so hard and putting in the late nights and the early mornings and pushing for those promotions because it is paying off and I can see it. So I am so happy for everybody that promoted and got those $1,000 bonuses. And we had Abby and Cheyenne go diamond and get a $7,500 bonus. We had Lauren and Chelsea promote to emerald, and we had so many girls promote to ruby. And then we had Caitlin promote to double diamond and get a $10,000 bonus. And what I wanted to talk about first and foremost was all of those girls that promoted. Most of them have quit. They've gone through hard periods in their life. They've gone through like life issues, things that happened to them during the time of them pushing for promotions. They've given up on themselves. They've failed. They've had people like rude people. They've been told no. They've been blocked. And they're still here and they're still pushing, and that's what is going to get you to the top, is your ability to just push through and not give up on yourself and realize that this is a business and things are going to be inconsistent, things are going to happen, and it's going to be an up and down roller coaster, but it's so worth it. Like, I have had so many hard times with my business. I've had people quit. I've had big legs quit. I've been told no probably more times than all of you combined because I've been in it. And I'm still here. So I want to basically talk about everything that worked so well in June, talk about things that have been working really, really well for me and for other leaders that helped them reach their big promotions. And I just want to get a game plan, know our goals for next month so that we can hit the ground running tomorrow morning. Make sure you get a really good night's rest tonight because you're going to be going all month in July. So basically, let's start first and foremost with goals, like daily goals. So what I want y'all to realize is that everybody's life is different. So every single person that's on the Zoom, every single person that's in Boom Chat, every single person that's in Diamond Tribe, everyone's life is different. Some of us go to school full time and some of us are off of for summer right now. Some of us are taking summer classes. Some of us work 40 hours a week. Whatever your life situation is, you just have to understand that you're not going to work your business the same way that I work my business, and you're not going to work your business the same way that Kate does, or that Cheyenne does, or that Abby does, or that anybody does. You just have to find what works best for you. And once you find that, it clicks, and it just becomes second nature as to what you're doing. So I wake up every morning and reply to messages. I reply to text messages. I catch up with everything for probably a few hours, just responding to messages, getting phone numbers from the night before when I had messaged, making sure that I checked back with all my potentials, writing down my customers, and just getting prepared for the day. Because I stay up really late and I don't wake up early. So I'm always catching up from the night before once I wake up. So if you sit down and find what's going to work best for you and make that goal for yourself, you're going to accomplish so much more than sitting there and stressing out about how you can't work your business like I do and you can't do this and you can't do that. You have to do what works best for you. So that's the number one thing on you figuring out in July onto what's going to work best for your lifestyle. So every day, no matter what your lifestyle is, you should be doing 4 things: messaging, posting, interacting, and following every single day. Those are daily non-negotiables that you should be doing daily. And then whatever else you want to do is give or take based on what you do. So obviously I spend a lot of my time replying to messages with y'all and teaching you and showing you how to do this and doing that. And so eventually, once you start growing your team, that's going to be more of a daily non-negotiable that you're going to add. But there should be other things like people that do become diamonds, and those girls that did earn that $7,500 bonus, they were doing things behind the scenes other than just those 4 things. They were checking back with their customers. They were leading their leaders. They were posting to get their friends to join. They were meeting people at Starbucks. They were having dinner dates with their friends. They were talking to other friends that they've been talking to get them to join. It's those little things that is going to get you to those higher promotions rather than just doing those daily things and getting by. Because it's the little extra things that you do that are going to get you to those higher ranks in this business and earning those bigger promotions. So making sure you're doing this for those 4 things every day. So the number one thing I want to talk about when it comes to those things and making sure you're doing it every day is I'm adding a 5th thing. So there's not just 4 things, there's 5 now. And the 5th thing is host to post. Because I swear by host to post, y'all. I'm not even kidding. That's the only reason I went double in March was host to post. That's the only reason I enrolled as many customers as I did this month. And that's the only reason that the majority of the girls that promoted this month promoted was host to post. So used to, before host to posts were a thing, we would just message and get people to join that way by just talking to them. But now we've unlocked host to post where you're tapping into so many other people's markets by you're following this girl, you're having her post a post for you on Facebook, and then all of her 2,000 friends are seeing that post, give or take, because of Facebook algorithms, you know what I mean? You're showing like all these people, and then these people start commenting. You have no idea who they are, but now you're getting to talk to other people that you never would have got to talk to if it wasn't for host to post. So make sure that's what that post is that I always post, where it's just like 40 spots open for free berry greens, or who wants a free wrap, no purchase necessary. Rewording things all the time, revamping things, figuring out what works best, and posting stuff like that all the time, because that's what's going to get people to start commenting. You're going to get so many more potentials. Even if those people don't sign up right off the bat with that post, that's so many potentials that you have. And I want to do a actual host to post training. I'm going to go live in Diamond Tribe probably tomorrow about it. And I'll tag y'all and I'll share it in Boom Chat so that we can get so that you can know every detail of host to post, because I don't want that to be all this Zoom is about, but I also want you to make sure that you're starting off July 1st doing host to post, because I'm going to be real honest, because I'm transparent with y'all. I didn't do host to post until about the 11th of last month, and I didn't enroll a customer until the 11th of last month because I didn't do host to post. And as soon as I started doing those, it was just customers left and right all the time, every single day, and having easy conversations. It was just because I was following a script that I'm going to give y'all that y'all are going to be able to do too. Because I'm not a unicorn. I just followed host to post scripts, and that's how I got to where I am. So that's the 5th thing now. So now we do host to post, messaging, following, interacting, and posting every single day. So I want to go over posting a little bit more in depth, just so that you'll understand how important posting is. So there has never been a day since December 22nd, 2016, when I joined this business, that I have not posted. I have posted every single day on Facebook and Instagram since I've joined, and I guarantee you that's why I am still here, still promoting, still getting customers, and still getting distributors. Because people need to see consistency. So the number one thing that I hear when people join this business is they'll enroll their first 5 or 6 customers, and then it starts getting a little bit harder to get people to join, and they quit before they even give this business a chance, because they're like, no one's joining, nobody wants these products, nobody wants this, nobody wants that. People have to trust you. So if you join this business, a lot of people join this business, but what sets you apart from those people is that you don't quit. So people don't want to just go sign up under somebody that they don't know if they're going to be in this in a week from now. So what makes posting important is that you're being consistent. You're posting every single day about this business. You're posting about the products. And so say I'm Becky. If y'all don't know by now, my name is, I use the word Becky for everybody. You'll learn. If you get on these Zooms, you'll figure out that Becky is my girl. Okay, so Becky is on your Facebook, and you join this business. Say I joined this business yesterday. I post, hey y'all, I just started this business. I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. I post my introductory post and I joined this business. So automatically Becky sees that and she's like, what is this girl doing? Like, she joined this It Works business that everyone is joining. Annoying. So she sits there, reads my post, and goes about her day. Well, I, being the person that I am, I'm going to post about this business every single day because I want a freaking paycheck and I want that $5,000 bonus. So here I am. This is representing the way that I was when I got started. So I'm over here, I'm posting about the business, posting about the products, posting about how I'm going to earn this $5,000 bonus so much that Becky starts seeing all of these posts that I'm posting, and she's like, oh, it's been 2 weeks and she's still in it and she just got a $100 bonus. Or she just signed these customers, or my friend Jackie joined her. I really want to join her. And it starts to become this thing in the back of her mind where, yes, she was annoyed at first, or maybe she was confused, or maybe she didn't know anything about It Works. She saw your post every single day. So it started bugging her. It started like sitting in her mind, to where every single day in the back of her mind, anytime she swiped a card and she was stressed or couldn't afford something, she was like, oh yeah, well, this girl, Dad, quit clicking that button. It's in the back of her mind, and she's like, okay. And when every time she can't afford something, she's going to think of you and think about, oh, wow, I could have joined It Works and I could have been making that extra money. So that is why we post. I know it's hard to understand the importance of it. I know it's hard to post every day because you're like, well, I don't know what to post and I'm running out of things to talk about and I haven't promoted, so I don't have anything to show off. Guys, that's not the point. When I joined this business, I started exactly where you are. If you're new or if you haven't promoted yet, I was where you are. The only reason that I was promoting was because I was like, you know what, guys, I'm getting a $500 Ruby bonus and I'm so excited. And oh my gosh, I'm going to get a $10,000 diamond bonus. And I talked about it so much that when I actually did promote, people thought I was already at that rank, and nobody like told me congratulations because they thought I was already Ruby and Diamond. I mean, I felt like I was a diamond when I went diamond, so I like wasn't even excited for myself because I talked about it so much. So that's what I want your goal to be. So if you just joined this month or last month and you still can earn that $5,000 bonus, talk about that bonus, y'all, and believe that you can get it. So if you're posting about it, just be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited. I'm about to earn a $5,000 bonus and a $1,200 monthly income. Like, who doesn't want to earn that? So yeah, people are going to be coming to you and asking you questions and asking about what you do. And yes, they might not join right away, but as long as you continue doing what you're supposed to be doing every single day, they're going to come back to you and they're going to be like, okay, I know it's been 5 months since I reached out to you the first time, but like I'm ready to join this business. Because you've been consistent and you've been talking to them and you've been posting about the business. So that's my little spill about posting and why it's so important to make sure that you're doing that every single day. Because 9 times out of 10, y'all probably saw your enroller posting 100 times, and that's why you came to me, or that's why you came to your enroller. Like, I guarantee you the reason Cheyenne Nickerson joined me was because she saw my post, because I posted about this business every single day. So make sure you're doing that and not doing people a disservice, because if you're not posting, you're not showing people how amazing this business is, and that's important. So write those daily non-negotiables down. Write them down on a notepad or in your notes, or put them on your background, or set a reminder and be like, did you message, post, interact, follow up? That's not what I meant to say. Message, post, interact, follow, and host a post today. Because on my background, I know Cheyenne has it too, but on my background it says triple diamond, $10,000 monthly. I have all my goals on the back of my screen because you unlock this every day. So seeing it every day, you see your goals. So set a goal for yourself. If you want to enroll a customer every single day, set it as your background, 1 LC daily. If you want to message 100 people every single day, put 100 people, message 100 people every single day. Because that's the thing about this business, is you have to do it in mass amounts. And then those people eventually, like all those seeds you're planting now, you'll reap the harvest throughout the rest of the year. So those are super important. So now we're going to go over promotions. So congratulations once again for everybody that promoted this month. I'm still blown away by y'all. Like, y'all, we went $10,000 over our sales last month, this month. And we hit 250 loyal customers. And at the beginning of the month, I set a goal for 100, and y'all like blew that out of the water in like 12 days. I was like, okay, next goal. So let's go over this. So if you don't have a notepad or a journal or a binder or something, you need to go to the dollar store or Target dollar section or Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx and buy yourself one. So I have this binder. I have all of my goals. I am a very visual person. So if I see like, oh, see, because this said triple diamond in June. Obviously, I missed that, but I saw this every day and I was pushing towards it. So now I'm closer than I was before. So I have my goals on here. I have all of these goals that I want to achieve. I have that I'm a mass enroller, because if you tell yourself you're a mass enroller, you're going to be a mass enroller. I have a little pin book and a calculator in here. And then I have little Target dollar section. All of these were from Target dollar section. They're little dividers. So in the first one, it is very important to be writing things down, because considering how many host-to-post you're going to be getting out and how many messages you're going to get out, people fall through the cracks and you don't want that to happen. So Cheyenne gave me this. I used to write it down on notebook paper, but it's just this little list of boxes. These are all of my potentials from last month. I haven't finished transferring them from my notebook paper, but I just fill them in. And I write down what they want. And then in my reminders app on my phone, like say I'm talking to Kylie. I'm like, hey, and Kylie's like, okay, I want to sign up for hair, skin, and nails Friday the 15th of July. I just literally hold down this button and I say, remind me on the 15th of July to check back with Kylie. Obviously, you want to say like their first and last name unless you don't have any other Kylies in your phone. But that's the only way that I remind myself to follow up, because I used to write it down on an agenda, but it gets way too much. And it's just too much to handle. So I just use my reminders. So on the 15th of July, it'll remind me, check back with Kylie. And I have it set up to where it goes off at 9. So all of them go off at 9. And I just go through my follow-ups. And that's what I do when I wake up in the morning. So that's a 100% like you must do, because that's the only way you're not going to let people fall through. So that's what this first divider is my potentials every single month. And I have them written down from April and May and January and February all back here, so that once a month I can go back and follow up with all of those people. So then the second one is all of my charts for my team. I probably 9 times out of 10 have a chart for all of you. So if you ever need help or ever need a chart or what to do, I've probably got it in here. So what is that noise? I don't know if it's raining or what. Okay. So if you need help with promotions or need anything at all ever, you have in your eSuite, there's videos explaining every promotion, everything. Oh, it's fireworks. That's annoying. It's not 4th of July. Seriously? Okay, now I want to go outside, but okay. So this is a Ruby chart. This is a random Ruby chart. I don't really even know who it's for. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so 5 boxes. This is $599 average every single month if you get to Ruby. Now I know that all of y'all joined for extra money, and I know that $500 would help you out a ton. So 5 friends with 400 in sales seems like a lot, but when your team is working and your team is going for something and you're pushing harder than all of the people on your team, it will come together. It may not come together in your timing, but it will come together in God's timing, and it will come together when it's supposed to. But I'm letting you know that all you need is to get 5 people to join you, and all of you to be working hard and you working closely with the people that you got to join your team, and Ruby will come together so fast. So if this is your goal, go into Document Library on your eSuite, print out a Ruby chart, or you can Google and it works Ruby chart because it's on images, on Google Images. Print it off and fill it out. Have it set out. Write your goals over here. Write when you want to achieve it. Set it out and get it out every single day. And then with those potentials, you're writing down your potentials. And you see what I'm saying? Like, this is all easy. It's just a matter of doing it. So executive is just those 2 boxes. It's 2 distributors at 400 in volume. Get 2 of your very best friends to join. Help them get their first 4 customers. And it will all come together. And executive is an extra $199 average a month. And that's life-changing too. So the next thing I have is all of you need to do this. Like all of you, everybody better be listening. Go into your eSuite, into Document Library, and search Steps to Success. Every month, this is your goal. Every month you should be getting 4 loyal customers, and 2 distributors. That's your goal every single month. That's not where you stop, but that's what you're pushing towards. So every single month that I've been in this business, I have printed out a steps to success and I have filled it out every month. I put their name and I put what they order by their name so that also this is how I keep up with who I send thank you cards to, because I send a thank you card to every single customer that I've ever had in my whole life. Hobby Lobby, go buy some thank you cards. Buy a package of Greens on the Go in your auto shipment. There's 30 things in here, and I send a Greens on the Go sample in every single thing. Because when you do that, they start referring you to people. If they start seeing results with things and they understand that you're a good distributor and you're going to take care of them, they're going to refer you to their family. If they ever see posts on social media about it works, they're going to tag you in it. They continue to order products from you because they know that you are like hardworking and you're putting in, like, you know what I'm saying? Thanking your customers is very important because it's going to get you a lot of customer retention. People are going to come back to you and they're going to know that you genuinely care about them. So I obviously care about my customers so much because I would not be where I am without them, and none of y'all would be where you are without the help of your customers because they're supporting you, they're trusting you. So thank them back. Even if you can't afford to go buy Greens on the Go right now, just send them a thank you card. It's $5 for like 30 of them at Hobby Lobby. They always have sales. There's like a box of 60 for $5.99 all the time, and I go in there and buy out the whole carton. So get this, fill it out every single month so that you can keep track of things. And then I have another thing with all of my old promotions because I like to look at them to like see like, oh wow, I achieved that. And then that's really all. So make sure you're getting a binder, getting a notebook that you can keep your business in track, because this is a business, y'all. It's important to stay organized, stay on top of things, know who your customers are, know where you're going, know your goals, because y'all, this business will completely change your life in more ways than you can ever imagine. Like, I know that some of you may not even understand what you're a part of right now, and some of you may not even understand what you're capable of with this business, but every single day, I still don't understand how I am where I am. And I know that it's because I have never given up. Anytime it's gotten hard, anytime everyone has quit, anytime people have given up on me, anytime I've been blocked or ignored, I've never, ever, ever once given up on my business. And that's because I know that I don't want to go to work for corporate America ever again. I don't want to have to leave my future family. I don't want to have to go work 9 to 5 every single day for a job that I hate. I don't want to make $8 an hour, and it doesn't matter if I work hard or if I don't work at all, I'm going to make the same amount of money. I don't want to do that. I really don't. I want to be able to travel, and I want to be able to give my future family everything that I could possibly want to give them, and I know that you do too. So don't give up on your goals. Don't quit on yourself. Don't give up just because someone tells you no. Don't give up because a distributor quits or that nobody on your team is working, because it takes one person to completely change your business. It takes one person. And I tell you this because I have had one person, like Cheyenne completely changed my business. And Lauren Rando completely changed my business. And Caitlin changed my business. Like every single person that has joined me since I felt like I was at rock bottom has completely turned my business from 0 to 100 real quick. Because now this team is going triple diamond next month. Scared as hell, but I know I'm going to push for it and pull it off. And so many of y'all are going to reach Ruby and get that extra $500 a month, and you're going to reach Emerald, and so many of y'all are going to make that $5,000 Emerald bonus. And I'm freaking pumped because I'm so excited for y'all. And I know more than anybody, it is discouraging. It is hard on your mindset. This game is a 100% mind game. It's hard. One day you wake up and you're like, I'm a freaking badass. I'm going Ruby tomorrow. I'm doing this. And then the next day you can wake up and you're like, I suck at this. I'm canceling my eSuite. All is horrible. This business sucks. I get it. And I feel like some of y'all think I'm a robot and some unicorn that like doesn't have real feelings, but this business is hard. But it's a lot easier to me to do this than it would be to go to a 9-to-5 job that I hate. And that's something I don't ever want to do, and I don't want y'all to have to do that. I want you to be able to stay home with your babies, stay home with your husbands, and bring your boyfriends home, or whatever your situation is. I want you to be able to do the things that you feel like are unachievable because you said yes to this opportunity. So get your goals out, write them down, manifest what you're going to be doing next month. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop working your business for a couple of days and then quitting and then coming back and then getting a customer and then falling off for a week. that will get you nowhere. That's like working your business like a hobby rather than a business. If you don't work your business consistently, you're not going to get consistent results, and that's annoying. I understand that it's annoying because you sit there and you're like, okay, I'm going to work. You work for 3 days and you don't get results, and then you give up, and then you get pissed off that you're not getting results anymore because you gave up. That won't get you anywhere. And I promise, and I know that when y'all start working and you start seeing results, you're like, oh, wow, like if you work this business, it actually works. Like, whoa, yes, it does. And so I want to open up the chat and like unmute yourself. If you have any questions about July, if you have any questions about promotions, like anything at all, I'm going to pause the recording. So July is going to be freaking amazing. Okay, these fireworks are going nuts out here. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like ridiculous. It sounds like water boiling. That is ridiculous. Why are people going crazy already? Okay, anyways, get your goals out. Print your chart out. Put it right in front of your face every single day, whether it's you coming home from work or if you don't work at all and you get to sit in front of your chart all day. Look at your chart every chance that you get. Fill in the volume, fill in the customers, and make sure you're doing every single thing that you can to reach those promotions, because promotions will not promote themselves. Your team is not going to do it for you. You have to be the highest enroller, the highest hardworking person on your team in order for these promotions to happen. So the number one thing is remembering your why. Why the heck did you join this business? If it's your kid, if it's you paying off school loans, if it's like me, I don't ever want to work a 9-to-5 job because that scares me, because I want to be able to do what I want. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't want to do that. I will never have to, because I will never stop working my business for my why. I want to be able to help my parents and do all of these things, and I can't do that if I quit or give up on myself. I can't do that if I don't post about this business every single day. So don't let anything get in your way, and don't let anything stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. So put your goals out there, print off those charts, get those host to post out. If you have questions, reach out to your upline. Cheyenne annoyed the hell out of me for months and months and months because she was asking about questions and asking screenshots, and she still does, and that's my job to help her. But look where she is. It's because she reached out to me and she asked for help and she did all of those little things, even though she probably thought she annoyed the hell out of me. Like, that's my job. That's what I do. So with your enroller, annoy them. Send them 15 screenshots in a row and say, like, reply to all of these. Like, because that's what they're there to do, is to help you learn to where you can do that on your own and eventually teach your team. Because if you don't learn, you're not going to be able to teach your team to do the same thing. So I am so proud of all of you, and I wish that I could hug all of you and squeeze you for all of the things that you have achieved, because it's insane what y'all have done this month, and it's like way past my wildest dreams of what I thought y'all would achieve. Not that I didn't think you were capable of, but my team has never been this big or this amazing. So I'm really, really happy for July. I'm excited for July, and I know that it's going to be even better. So if y'all ever need me, reach out to me. Hopefully my phone will be fixed soon, because I can't deal with this anymore. But I love y'all. Happy June, and I am ready to start July off with a freaking bang, because Team Knox is going to get noticed by everybody in the top of this company, and they're going to be like, holy crap. So y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all later, and I will post this recording in the team chat soon. Bye, y'all.